Despite Cambodia being a net importer of energy, only 60% of the country has access to the supply. But as our reporter visited the country, more hydropower dams are now being built to fill up the gap.
Breaking silence at dusk, a farm tractor begins to rattle from inside this pig pen, telling the townsmen they'll have electricity just for tonight. For years it becomes an evening ritual for most in the neighborhood, this modified three-wheeler generating power. It is same for Cambodians in Wongcha-um, Wongcha-um district of Koh Kong province, where electricity access still seems far-fetched. Only well-off families like the one shown here would have a choice to run their own powerhouse. It's nearly 6 p.m. and everyone's checked in for TV. But elsewhere, navigating lights go up whenever night falls. In the southern edge of Cambodia province, hopes for power supply had died out to months of delay ever since utility poles were plugged into ground nearby. It's been over a year, and many in Chok district still reside in sheer darkness. It's state utility on the one hand, but even car batteries now power TV sets and basic lighting. And as the government tries to kick in more megawatts through an array of energy projects, around 40% of Cambodians still live without power.
This awesome structure standing just a few meters behind me is the Wongcha-um hydropower dam, the first ever of its kind to be built in Cambodia's southern province of Cambodia, generating some handsome returns of up to 220 megawatts of pure electricity.
The fourth of its kind in Cambodia, furnishing energy to the south and way up into the capital of Phnom Penh, is the Wongcha-um hydropower dam. However, energy expert Chut Wuti, who is a keen follower of Cambodia's energy policy, says only 60% of Cambodians have power access at this stage. And while more dams are being built, only little results have been achieved in reality. Much electricity is still being imported from Vietnam and Thailand. He says a further 5 years at least may be needed until all of Cambodia has electricity.
We don't have a resource, we don't have own money. Normally we try to do investment. That when investment they come, they like to make benefit also. And the government, the own government, they don't have any money to do investment about electricity.
While power cuts still cripple many lives outside of Phnom Penh, the government is clearly betting on new hydropower projects, including diesel and coal-fired generators, to cut back on energy imports from neighboring countries. And perhaps being energy self-sufficient while being part of the larger regional network, the ASEAN power grid, will likely reward Cambodia with a more sustained future. Bawan Pong Wattanathanakull of Thai News Agency, ASEAN TV, Cambodia.